with me.
Okay, so the all like 12 of them uh, are freaking out because this dwarf just said war drums. They don't really sound like war drums, but you know they don't know any better. They've never heard uh, proper war drums before. People are starting to panic and they're looking about and they're getting up and they're starting to make furtive movements and the little girl, Tommy's sister, uh, starts to tear up and quietly is sobbing in the corner a little bit. Tommy is scared. He's kind of wide eyed and he's looking at you for a cue on what to do, Rex.
I kind of hold my hand out at Tommy, like, steady, lad.
He takes that and he looks at the ground. And goes to look out the window. What are you guys doing?
I try to shake Tokar a little bit. Get a hold of yourself.
He's starting to clear up a lot.
Yeah.
He's sore and he's got a headache. He's got a bad headache, but for the most part, he's got his wits about him.
Right. Well, I didn't take much to level up like the old days. All right.
So the thunder is growing a little bit louder, but it's not a boom rumble silence. It's a steady rumbling.
Oh crap! Can I make a perception check?
Absolutely.
I'm worried that this could be an approaching army. I don't know why I think that, but it's just.
You go to the window that Tommy's looking out of, and you kind of like squish him into the window playfully to see to kind of look around and get it. What are you looking at, Tommy? And as you look out, you can start to see these horsemen, and on their backs they have this banner pole. Each of them has this banner pole that has a let me make sure I'm describing this right, so give me just a second. Oh, okay, come on. There we go. It's got a green and blue border surrounding this this pennant that has a white Pegasus on a red field.
Huh. Didn't we come across a banner at the besieged monastery?
I don't recall.
I'm just thinking of the red cloak. Okay, well,
the red cloak was the red was just the garments of the one dude we killed.
And I don't recognize this banner, do I?
You haven't been in Summerland for. However, you do notice that it Giok, and they don't appear to be well, they appear to have a uniform, and it jogs your memory as being kind of familiar from you think you saw some of these guys in Tehran, maybe.
Okay.
Or along the roadway. You're not really sure where they're from, but you think you've seen this banner before.
But okay, but they're human. I can tell that, or at least humanoids.
You can tell they're humanoid. They're still at quite a.
And they're riding horses, not wolves.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, so no sense of getting riled up, lads. We got to do what we can where we can. Is are the other farmhands and stuff here, or have they already kind of skedaddled out?
The only people that are here are the farmer. They're, the farmer would probably be your best bet as far as backup goes, and Tommy. But Tommy's hurt.
Right. Is there a fire going in this place? Do you have like a fireplace or?
There is not a fire going, but there is one. He's not run a fire. It's pretty cold in there. As far as like fire coals go.
Right. Well, I tell him to start a fire. The farmer, get a fire going.
Well, I mean, if you're cold, we can.
Well, mainly in case something happens, we'll need to slap iron to it, a wound or something.
Oh, I see. Okay. So he goes, starts trying to work the fire to try to get it going. It takes him. It's going to take him a minute.
That's fine. I don't know. I think we should just stay holed up in here in case they do a whole charge the light brigade, or in case they just want to come. We'll see what happens.
You hear the clacking of flints over there as he fucking hate these things. It's just constant clack, 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 and it's kind of getting on some of the people's nerves, and they're starting to get riled up and chippy.
Well, I go help him. Damn it!
No, you do it like this. And it sparks. Right. Roll me a survival check.
Nice. Just like the horse handling. Here we go.
Oh, awesome. So as you look over at the farmer, and you don't do this very much, do you? And you hold the stones just kind of at a different angles to each other, and then you smack it, and it the spark catches into the kindling, and you blow on it, and it lights up almost immediately. Right. Well, I'll be, he says.
Stoke the fire, keep it going.
All right. So he's kind of poking around at the fire and adding logs. He knows how to build a fire once it's going. It's just getting it to going. That's
jeez. I'd hope so, man.
All right.
Tokar, are you coherent yet? I have to give you a barbarian slap.
I'm here, friend.
So, what's on your mind? What should we do from here?
What'd you see out the window?
Looks like an approaching cavalry, or at least it's either approaching or going by. With a banner of a Pegasus on a red field of some sorts.
A what? On a who?
Tokar, roll me an intelligence. Ordinarily, you would know exactly what this is, but you're kind of out of it, so.
Which one?
You can do it. Oh, intelligence. A smart guy check.
Right? No.
A who? A what?
I just sigh. It's like,
A cavalry? A banner? Red? Something? I don't know. Is there a cellar in this place? Can we get underground? Can we hide?
Nay. Send the children there. I'll to the front of this place, and I will see. I'll just come out to like the front porch. You should come with me, Tokar.
What about hay? Can we bury them?
Can we what?
Can we bury the kids in the hay?
There's no. I asked the farmer, does he have a cellar? Do you have a cellar?
He's got a goddamn cell phone. I heard it.
that wasn't me. The kid stops. He tells the kid to quit drumming on the jars, and then he looks at you as a cellar. You say,
"Hi,
Yeah, I mean that's where we keep our meats during the cold season. You know,
I
where
tell
it's
him, you and the children go down there.
Aye, wait
Don't
a
come
minute.
up.
Perhaps not him. If he is the owner here, he might have more to
Yeah,
say.
right. Bring the children down there. I'll instruct Tommy to. Tommy, gather up, and y'all go down to the cellar.
Good call, folk
right.
hero.
We'll go down. We'll go down there. It's right over there, down there. Yeah, down the hall. Take a right. It's right there. It's the big door. You can't miss it. it oh, okay. We'll go. And Tommy gathers up his brother and his sister, and a couple of the adults follow, and they you hear a door open and some shuffling, and then the door closes. And
Well,
you guys are walking outside, right?
yeah.
Okay, so as you open up the the big sliding door, and you step out, you make for quite the imposing sight. Braximus, and then the farmer. He isn't quite small, but he's not quite large either. And he, as you're going by, he picks up like a boar spear, and
Oh,
he's standing out there with the boar spear. And as he gets a good look at him, he looks over at you guys, and he's, you know who them guys are?
nay.
No.
That's the king's own cavalry. That is.
The
Mm.
kings.
Yeah,
Is he a justly king?
I've never had no problem with him. You can tell that the advanced scouting party, the vanguard, is already up at the site where you guys did battle, and it's surprising. You're impressed that you didn't see them ahead of time, but they're wearing dark clothing. They don't have the banners, um, but they're all uniform, and they have green hoods and like a brown woolen tunic over their tabard.
I'll walk out to the
Um,
middle of the road out front of this farm that we're on. Just so I
I,
know
I,
they'll have to stop in front of me or run me down pretty much.
okay. So the officer is with his border guards, excuse me, his border rangers, and as the eight of them uh, come forward, they encounter you on the road, Tokar, and
Full
he looks at
chainmail,
you.
shield drawn, warhammer rested over his right shoulder with his right hand on the hilt, just kind of waiting.
You there, dwarf?
Aye,
What's your business here on the King's Road?
Kron slaying. I think you found my devastation.
That was you. Took the head off a Kron with a
I'm.
warhammer.
You might know Braximus. Braximus was the one that did that one.
I
He,
nod.
the officer glances over at you, looks back at the dwarf. Well done. It seems we owe you men a debt of gratitude for keeping the road safe. However,
However,
I didn't have anything planned for however.
I also add we lost one of our we lost one of our companions in the
Aye.
battle as well. He is buried in yon field.
Everyone has lost a portion of their party. Um,
And we have
and
refugees. Is there any
oh,
way your troop could take care of them or see them to the city gates, castle gates, what
Children.
have you?
children, you say?
Aye.
Hmm. He looks over at his border guard and instructs them to follow you to the kids and the refugees. And you can start to hear the the slow trotting of horses. You can see about 20 of the king's cavalry approaching.